I'm speaking with Gene Goldman, Chief Investment Officer at Cetera Financial Group. Gene, good to see you.
Great to see you, Chris.
Gene, can you tell us about your professional journey from your education to your career path to how and why you came to your current role?
Sure, and thank you for the opportunity to chat with you. So, I live in California now. I'm from a small town in Massachusetts called Shirley, Massachusetts. I went to school at Worcester Polytech for engineering. Then, what happened? The Cold War ended, and I realized, there might be a shift in terms of the engineering industry. I also didn't really want to wear short sleeve dress shirts or pocket protectors, so I pivoted into finance. So, after I graduated from WPI, went to Northeastern, to get my MBA. What was interesting, I really didn't know what to do with an MBA. So I remember thinking, should I be a CFO? What should I do? And one of my exciting parts, I took an investment class and I loved it. So when I graduated, got a job at Liberty Financial, where I made recommendations on the old colonial mutual funds. Then I moved to LPL, where it was more independent. But I think the key thing that really happened was back in 2009, I'm at LPL, we had a reduction in force. And my job was fine, but my boss back then, one of my mentors is Burt White. He came to me and said, Gene, what do you want to do with your career? You've done manager research your whole life. What do you want to do? And I said, I want to run a research team. And he said, well, you can't have my job because I'm only a couple of years older than you are. So let's pivot you into more other areas that complement your skill set. So market strategy, investment articulation, investment analysis. So what that happened, and then 2 years later, I took the job at Cetera to become their chief investment officer. And today our team has grown from 4 people to now 24 people.
Excellent. Thank you. And can you tell us about a current professional focus of yours, as well as why you're working on that in particular?
Sure. I think maybe I'll talk about three things, both professional and personal. So first of all, the big thing we're working on this year is just to accomplish our 2026 goals. You think about a traditional investment team, you focus primarily on growing assets, on performance. My team does this, but we want to take it a step further. We answer those key questions. How do we gauge our success in addition to performance? Are we improving the brand name within Cetera? Are we growing our influence with our advisors and clients? So with that in mind, our goals are number one, deliver strong, consistent investment outcomes, really further strengthen the risk management and portfolio resilience of our portfolios. Risk today is not just volatility like we learned when we were in grad school. It's more about real risk is permanent loss. Whether it's from poor fundamentals, lack of diversification, hidden correlations, liquidity shocks, or just emotional decision making during stress. Risk is really broadened out to what the market does from how portfolios and investors behave when conditions really change. The second thing we're focusing on is being the trusted voice of our advisors and clients. We want to become the most incredible investment authority among broker dealers, and we're providing more client investment insight. Our third goal this year, empower our advisors to win more relationships and wallet share, just more portfolios, more solutions, more guidance. And then lastly, really deepen the client experience and trust, further elevate the emotional reassurance value of Cetera as a partner, producing a ton of materials around education for our clients. So that's the first thing, big one, goals. My second sort of professional development goal is really mentoring and career development of my team. I always believe in analysts, you stand out in three ways. You have a market perspective, you ask a ton of questions, and you communicate well. You articulate, you know your audience, you change with the times, and you take any opportunity to present. And I care about my team so much. AI is changing how we analyze investments. We need to use AI to augment what our analyst and our team is doing to be a better analyst and to communicate it. So that's the second thing. So goals. Second thing is being a career development for my team and mentoring them. The third thing, this is more on a personal note. I'm expecting twins next month. So I will be having two future co-CIOs in the Goldman household.
Congratulations on
Thank
that
you.
last one. Very great news. Gene, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.